Now we know the structural unit of the nervous system. We'll discuss about the receptors. We have talked about those receptors or transducers. Basically, receptors are biological transducers. But how it transducts? We know there are lots of receptors in our skin, both in the hairy skin, also in the glabrous skin, and also in the deeper structures like the muscles, joints, ligaments, or inside our body in the viscera. Here I am drawing the structure of the skin. Most of the receptors are there. Here in the skin, the superficial layer is the epidermis, then the hypodermis, and finally this is epidermis, dermis, and hypodermis. Or it is also called as subcutaneous tissue. Through the subcutaneous tissue, the lots of blood vessels and also the nerves, they travel through this area. There are three types of nerves. One is large diameter nerves. These are called A. Then the medium diameter nerves, this is called B, depending on the myelination. And finally the smallest or unmyelinated nerve fibers, they also travel. This is called C. So we can see there are three types of nerves: A, B, and C. A, or large diameter, is due to two reasons. One is its diameter is more, maybe the diameter of a neutrophil, and they are also myelinated. That means this diameter is also myelinated, and that is there are also these act as insulators. So these act as insulators. Then it is B, it is medium sized nerve fibers, and finally it is C, which is thinly unmyelinated nerve fibers. A fibers are again divided into four categories. These are A alpha. A alpha is basically, these diameters are maximum because they need to take the information very fast. Which information? Say for example, when we are walking, our gait, automatic gait, we are not aware practically when we are folding our legs or knees or not, because it occurs automatically in the subconscious level. Automatically we flex our knee, extend our knee, flex our hip joint, or extend our ankle joint automatically by contraction of the muscles. So several times and in a coordinated rhythmic manner. So both the sensory and the motor informations, they are being coordinated nicely even in our subconscious level. So there needs to travel the information from the joint, what is the position of the joint. So joint position, what is the position of the muscle, how it is stretched or not, whether the ligament is stretched or not. If it is extremely stretched, then it is to be contracted again. So this decision of the somatic motor cortex, or at the level of the local spinal circuit, it needs to be taken fast. So these informations, say for example, if there is a muscle, and at the end is a tendon. This muscle, it has got in between the muscle fibers, there are special type of nerve fibers. These A alpha fibers are there, and which are surrounded by lots of muscle fibers. These are called muscle spindles. This is receptor. This takes, when the muscles are stretched, they are compressed and they are deformed. And this disfigurement due to the pressure of the muscle, that generates piezoelectric current. And that current goes fast, and it goes fast through the A alpha nerve fiber. Similarly, there are some nerve fibers or the transducers, special type of endings of this A alpha at the level of the tendon. These are called Golgi tendon organ or GTO. When after the muscle is stretched, finally the tendon is stretched too. So in severe stretching of the tendon, it initiates again the piezoelectric current, and that is propagated through another A alpha nerve fibers towards the CNS. So towards the CNS, from the periphery, from the muscle or the ligament, these two nerve fibers take the information very fast. Then comes the A beta fibers. A beta is thinner than A alpha, but it is also myelinated, and this A beta also takes the information very fast. What are those informations? The touch, the fine touch, the light touch, the vibrations. These informations are taken. In between epidermis and dermis, there are a special type of structure or receptor that is called Meissner's receptor. This Meissner's receptor, again with this pressure, there is compressed. Even with the light touch, it is compressed. It changes its configuration, and that generates the electricity, the electrochemical fluctuation, which is propagated through the A beta fiber as fine touch. Even in the deeper structure, there are a special type of receptor like onion. This is called Pacinian corpuscle. This Pacinian corpuscle information also similarly transducted by the piezoelectric current generation through the A beta fibers towards the central nervous system. There are also some information from the hair cells. The hair cells which are here, it is from the above, the hair cells are here. Even at the slightest of the movement of the hair, we can feel. Due to, there are also some hair cell, this root plexus, that is also A fiber. Similarly, there are also some other receptors, the Merkel disc. Merkel disc, actually it is here, and it also transfers the light touch. Similarly, there are Ruffini's end organs. These are also like this, which is stretched with the skin. The skin is stretched, then the disfigurement. So all these receptors travel through the stretching of the muscles, stretching of the ligament, stretching of the skin, fine touch, pressure, the low intensity or low frequency vibration, or the high intensity vibration, high frequency vibration, all these are propagated through these A nerve fibers. This B is for autonomic. We are not discussing it now. But we have to, and we also should discuss about little bit of A delta. A delta, that is also myelinated, thinly myelinated A fibers. This A delta actually carries the two information. There are special types of free nerve endings of the A delta. These nerve endings, they are polymodal. They can transduct not only the touch or pressure, they can transduct, they usually both mechanical pressure as well as chemical. Their chemical sensors are there. There are also the heat thermal sensors are there. So they can transduct this thermal energy, chemical energy and mechanical energy and convert it into electrochemical energy towards the so that high intensity, when we are putting some acid, when we are putting some extreme heat, or we are putting some pinprick, so these high intensity, these mechanical, electrical or chemical energy are converted with the A delta fiber. There are also cold is also conducted through the A delta fiber. There are another type of free nerve endings that is also by the C nerve fibers or unmyelinated. They are basically a little bit in the deeper structure. They carry the throbbing type of pain. These A delta fiber, they take the fast pain, like the pinprick pain. But because they take the information very fast. But the C fibers, they take slow pain. The throbbing pain, the nagging pain, the stretching pain, this pain is carried by the C fiber. And both of them carry also the thermal sensations. So this is about the receptors and the different type of nerve fibers and their function.